Hello again. We will continue our discussion on how we can write good haiku. A haiku is usually divided into two sections. Preferably, it should not be a run-on sentence or be a complete sentence with each line running clearly into the next. In other words, a haiku usually needs what is called a syntactical break, which means separating it into two clearly visible divisions. The shorter part, which can be either the first short line or the last short line, and it's referred to as the fragment. And the longer portion, or two-line remainder of the haiku, usually in the middle, is called the phrase. But then, some haiku writers may not exactly follow this. If this seems too complicated, forget about it. You may come to think there are too many rules in composing a haiku. Relax. There are many people who write haiku and are not bound by all the so-called rules. Writing haiku means you want to enjoy nature and write what you see. So, observation and a brief description is the key. It is wise not to forget that your haiku be written specifically in the present tense. What you see and experience in nature at this very moment. What do your eyes see? You present the thing as is. You show, but you do not tell the reader what you think. If you're writing about something you experienced before, bring your mind to that moment. Relive it in your memory. A reverence for nature in what you write. I think the haiku attitude is non-judgmental. You don't judge nature. You just look at it. You view it as is and write what you see, preferably with a seasonal word or reference, because it's all about nature. In a haiku, the reader probably reads between the words you have written, between the lines. But brevity is very important. It is key to good haiku writing. If you do not want to count syllables, just remember that the first line has to be short, the second line longer, the third short again. If you're really attached to using ing, a gerund, use it for God's sake. You're still in the present when you add ing to a verb. Many writers use the gerund form. But please do not feel you're in a straitjacket. You're free to create your own haiku. Gaze outside any window at your house or apartment, in your backyard or park. Listen, observe, write your own haiku. Haiku embraces simplicity and humility. Nature, you know, is beautiful but simple. Its majesty and grandeur gives us a feeling of humility and connectedness with the world around us. Because ultimately, The point of haiku is to enjoy nature and transfer that enjoyment to others. If the rules bother you, let it not get in your way of writing. Write the way you like, as long as you write what you see in this very moment in nature, in the now. Line 1 short, line 2 longer, line 3 short. Because we're writing in English and not Japanese, some rules need to be flexible. And haiku should be fun. It is fun. You may also write haiku for things inside your house, your pets, your dog or cat, flowers you have on the kitchen table, vegetables being cut in the kitchen, whatever. You can create your own unique haiku. From page 20 of the book, there are some beautiful Japanese haiku for you to enjoy, and then a few from other non-Japanese haiku poets. As you will see, there are varying interpretations concerning haiku writing. And I've mentioned before and would like to re-emphasize, there is a great deal of freedom in crafting haiku despite the rules. You will surely discover the joy in creating your own unique haiku and sharing it. Just open your eyes and your heart. Observe and be aware of your beautiful natural surroundings. Observing nature carefully shows us to pause, to look around us, to be present in the moment, whether in ordinary or unique moments, and to take pleasure in what we see, no matter what. You may find you are now more aware of what you see in your daily life. You just relax and be aware of this precious moment you're in. Relish it. Relish in the moment of now. As you will see below, translating Japanese haiku into English is not easy and may not follow the 5-7-5 rule.